Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. Wow, man. I don't apologize for what I said earlier. I just would like to say that I'm striking back. I would like to tell my story, and then we're going to edit a video. When that beeper goes off, I'm going to go run and get some pizza, but I'm going to speak in I'm not going to be yelling. "Rah!" I don't like to yell. I'm not a monster, but anybody going through what I go through has had enough. And they still make me to look like the monster, like I'm the one causing it. So, when enough people, though, see, you think you're slick. When enough people say that I'm doing something that's one race, it's going to make y'all look stupid. So keep being investigated, thinking that you're getting on me when it's going to be you the one goes to jail for attempted murder. How do I know this? So anyway, like I was saying, I'm going to either see you in heaven. I'll tell you guys this. I'll either see you guys in heaven at the gate. It's going to be a wall. It's going to be a wall. I'm going to see you at the gate of the wall. In this wall, you ain't going to be able to bypass by digging a hole. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't climb up it. You can't blow it up. You can't do nothing. You're going to get cast back down to hell. And I'm just going to tell God. So either I see you there when you get there, or I see you after and I see the video of you being cast down when I expire one day. Either way, I'm not scared because I'll have a crown on top of my head and God loves me. I know you hate to look at yourself in the face. You can make a change, but you choose not to, so I don't mess with any of you guys no more. I'll be considered a prejudiced Black woman, but I know I tried. Tried once. You tried to give me HIV/AIDS. Tried twice. You came in my house and stole and been putting poison in my food. You are some sick people, man. And I don't rock with that. And if you don't believe me, Friday was such a funny movie, yo. Friday was such a funny movie. But we see what happened to Smokey. We seen what happened to Smokey. What happened to Smokey, y'all, in Friday? He smoked some angel dust or whatever they gave him, and he was twitching. He can't be trusted. They can't be trusted. Since I got your attention now, whether you drop off or not, you're going to have to get to the pearly gates, right? I don't care who you are. You're going to have to get through the pearly gates, right? The pearly gates. You can't dig a hole through the pearly gates. You can't get your boys to sex traffic through the pearly gates. And that goes for the women in on it too. You can't use your sexuality because you think that you get what you want based on how you look in heaven. Now I'll be right there with God, wrapping it up real quick for those who need to come through the pearly gates. Send his tail down. And the devil don't even want you. Why would the devil want somebody doing this to an innocent bystander? He's just using you. When the smoke clears, you're done. The devil is going to trust you. You can do all the rituals in the world. Like the devil is going to trust you. The devil can't even trust himself. So I had to go out for pizza. I had to go out looking for some pepperoni because I bought some pepperoni from Fred Meyer's, right? Some fresh pepperoni. Guess what happened? Today I looked for some pepperoni and it wasn't even in my kitchen. It was nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Somebody has been coming in my house and replacing it. It's okay. I got top-notch security plus a weather tech in case the lights mysteriously go off like they did when I was at Fred Meyer's last time. It's crazy. I'm never 4 hours gone away from my place. And let me explain it again. Smokey was smoking angel dust with those Hispanics and he caught a tick, a nervous tick. It's cool. I love pepperoni too, Samantha. And I want you to tell God that too. Just put a heart. Add a 1. I love pepperoni too. Thank you. I'll see you soon. So anyway, like I was saying, it's sick, man. They're dominating Burien. They're dominating Seattle, and they're doing illegal stuff and getting away with it. And I don't mess with them no more. The story goes like this. Smokey was smoking weed. He thought it was weed. I'll say it again. And it was angel dust. They say, hey, Smokey. They can't be trusted. That scene was in there for a reason. I'm just the messenger. I didn't make that movie, or else I'd be rich and away from everybody that's doing this to me. The scene, the Hispanics gave them angel dust instead of marijuana. I'm done talking to y'all. The Hispanics gave him angel dust instead of marijuana, and he's messed up. Is this what we want for our country? What is they doing to our food when we go into restaurants and they dominate the food? Captain. All captains are all districts and bureaus. How does it feel going into a restaurant seeing a Hispanic order make your food? Hold that thought for a second. Do they even like captains and police officers? Or are they beating their tail? Hold that thought. And like I said before, the devil don't even want them. You can't get through heaven. You cannot get through heaven with a fork or any type of digging device or smuggling people to heaven or doing whatever it is y'all do at the border. You're not going to be able to go to heaven this time. And whether I expire early or late, hold up. It's very sick, man. You know, you have people coming here mentally unstable, thinking that it was okay to follow me to grocery store to grocery store. Since every time I get known in a city, somebody hip them to follow me from grocery store to grocery store. It's on camera, but nobody cares. Or do they want you to think they don't care? So go ahead and complain and say she's messing and she's saying racial stuff. But what I said about Smokey, you watched the video. What I said about Smokey is true. The Hispanics gave him angel dust, right? And he ended up being mentally unstable. He's in a pigeon coop, and he said, F them. Then we have this huge wall that is not built, right? This huge wall that people are coming through. And what have they contributed? What? Tell me one thing. Tell me. Over here. What have they contributed? Other than bringing drugs, methamphetamine, meth, whatever you call it, methadone, keep you coming back. What has they really contributed? Deaths of hundreds of black men and black people, killing superior white people, making it look like an accident for higher ups that don't want that captain or commander in office no more. The perfect setup would be to work in a restaurant real low and sit up there and be able to poison who they don't like, right? That's what y'all been doing to me, right? Isn't that true? I will never, if you are illegal and you work at a restaurant I used to go to, I put this on God. I put this on my God. I will never, ever eat at a Panera Bread. I will never, ever eat at a McDonald's again. You ain't going to get me no more. Because every time I eat or drink something, I get very tired and look drugged with the poison or whatever you put in my stuff. What you telling them to do it for your heritage, or you punking them into doing it? It's just sad. It's really sad, man. But it's okay. To those people that aren't listening and taking me for a joke, it's going to happen. Now close your eyes for a second. Imagine yourself in a dark room with a light shining. Didn't I predict that? The police know I did not watch that video. I said it just popped up in my mind. Changes by Empire of the Sun. The little girl was in a dark room and she saw a light, and she walked miles to find the aliens. How can I know that that was the narrative of a show or a video I've never seen before? I can predict the future. I know you can't get them all. But do you want your family growing up in a situation where people use their heritage and their skin color to overpower a white man or a black man? And I hate to say it, y'all. I hate to say it, man. And I don't care no more. It's what I see. I don't judge people on how they look like I get judged on how I look. I judge people on how they act towards me. Are they friendly? How do they look at me? What do they do? I went to Safeway. The black men, just terrible. With their Hispanic friends, looking at me like I'm stealing. I asked a simple question. I said, is that where I can check out? He wasn't even guiding nobody. They're so naive, smoking weed, doing whatever they're doing with their buddies that they don't care. But one day they'll get pushed out of the way as well. Because this world, this United States was supposed to be Mexican territory, and now it is. So if you're out there, clap for our President Biden for doing this to us. I don't care what people think about me no more. Your character shows that you're an evil being. You come from evil. I don't care what higher authority you are in. I don't care. I don't trust any of y'all. Every day I go out and get some fresh, sunny air, I'm being attacked. I'm looking like a loony bat calling the police every 5 minutes because they follow me. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. They do this like a job. They do this like a job. They're very calculated and they do it like a job. It's not a coincidence because it's been plenty of times I beat them at their stupid strategic game and they swerved on me. We'd be at a four-way stop sign like this and like this, and they swerve in front of me and look at me and give me the finger. They throw out nails in my car. They try to sideswipe me. That's their character. And like I said before, F y'all. If this is what you have to do in order to get paid, you need to go back. Handle your own people back there. You're not going to get into heaven that way. And you can say you want to go to hell all you want, but you'll be another statistic in hell. You're not going to be, oh, I killed Kimberly Cloud. Do I get some? The devil going to look at you and say, what makes me trust you? Look at what you went through for a little bit of cash to try to take out a girl that didn't even want to bother with y'all. If I put you in a position next to me as second commander, you think you're not going to do the same to me in hell? It's funny to me, man. So pray to your God or your demon or your devil. I don't care which one, Jezebel, whatever. But you're not going to rank nowhere. You may rank with the little bit of money that gets in your pocket. You can say all you want. You're trying to feed your kids to annoy me. But that's why Donald Trump split y'all up, the kids. And then what's going to happen? They're going to say, oh, you're taking my kids. Oh, you're molesting them. Oh, you're teaching them how to steal. Oh, you're teaching them how to play victim. You're threatening your own kids to do some evil stuff. And I know it. From the moment I wake up at 6:30, y'all, the moment I wake up and I get out the house, I'm being followed. They have people at different sections following me. They stop at gasoline stations. I see her on 34th. She's going southbound. Like, who does that? So I know it's the government, the evil part of the government, that is. You can be paid here, whoever you are, which I know in my heart, I know who you are. I know who you are. I know who you are, but I'm not going to say. I'm just going to sit back and play dumb. You're not going to get into heaven. I didn't do nothing to you. I don't care how high up ranking you are. Oh, I don't care. You're not getting into heaven. And it's going to all reverse. You can't buy your way into heaven. You can't use your ranking system to get into heaven. I don't care who you are. I'll play stupid. But I know who it is. And everybody is about to be investigated. Let something happen to me. I got everybody named that I believe is in on it in a confirmation complaint form. And I think that's the reason why nothing won't happen. You see, because they know that it will come back and implicate them, which they're trying to figure out how not to make it look like it, to make my mental health look like the issue. This is sick, y'all. And this is what they do to me. For 500, for $100, for maybe $5 to $10. I've been seeing them riding around in better cars than me. Where is that money coming from? In burying. A typical white man, he drives a Hyundai. So when you see people pulling up in Chevy Tahoes, it makes you wonder, who are they and what kind of job they got. Nobody shows off unless those who want to feel superior. I say it one more time. Your money, your weaponry, your personality, your sexuality, the way you look, the way you dress, your creed, anything is not going to get you into heaven. I don't bother none of y'all. I don't bother none of y'all. None of you Hispanics I bother. You all bother me. And you know it. You know it. You illegal immigrants bother me every day for a little bit of change. And when it runs out, what you going to do then? You're being treated like animals. You're like a lab rat. You eat the cheese. You want the cheese again. You keep getting the cheese and the cheese and the cheese, and then you get zapped. You can take that interpretation how you want. I have no weaponry. And I have no authority over the FBI or anybody else. But whoever else is telling you to do this, you're going to get pushed out the way soon. And it's the females. But you don't have to believe me. Instead of watching me, you need to be watching them. It's just sick, man. And to the females, you're sick, man. Your mind is so warped in your superiority that you think it's okay to do the things that you do to me. I already been raped. Both of my wrists are broken. My shoulder is busted and healing. And you continuously want to do this to me, to hurt me. Why? What answer are you going to have to tell God? A long list of people, black people included, that you put in jail. Black people. And some are okay with that. They'd rather live in jail than go out on the street. That's how you got us. I refuse to go to jail for any illegal immigrant. I refuse. If anything, y'all are going to go to jail if y'all keep messing with me. Because secretly, every time something happened to me, I write a letter. And I'm writing a letter on here to the Lawyer Association Bar complaint. I'm writing the FBI again. I'm going to write the CIA again. And I wish something happens. Y'all deserve to go to jail and see how it is to have 3 meals and nobody paying for your meals around the clock. Be in dusty clothes for a week. And have black women that you put in jail braiding your fucking hair. Because that's the life you need. You want to use these illegals like they're fucking lab rats. Everybody gonna start killing everybody. Dumbasses. Playing. submit a complaint. I want y'all to see what I have to go through to cover my butt, because I want them all to pay. Susan being one of them. I won't put my real address. And let me open the CIA. I'm not playing with this. Report informations. Threats inside the United States. Okay, I'm going to contact the FBI in a second. I got to write a freaking letter. Do this all the time because they're not taking me seriously. This whole page is being monitored. Once I hit this page, they know my IP address. It's over. Public corruption. Public corruption. Pay to pay. Yes. Continue. Now I gotta write this shit and keep myself, because y'all keep keeping me from handling my business. Ask yourselves this: who would keep me from handling my business? The people that I hang around. I know the social worker ain't doing it, but who would want me to not handle my business and would want me to look loony and mental? Who? Who? You are sick, and you know who you are, and that's the hint that I'm dropping. Y'all know my address. Let me write the CIA and copy and paste this to the FBI first. 2,500 characters. I went to jail on 4/15/2023. I endured I have to spell check too, nothing but prejudice from the 2 correctional officers that raped and beat me in my sleep. There were women there that knew me that I didn't not even know. I think parts of the VA, like my old doctor and new doctor, old doctor, Dr. Fromm, and new doctor and a doctor that got replaced, and lastly, the 2 doctors that I had to replace, Dr. Durkitz and Dr. Barnes, in jail, did some shady stuff to me. They lied on paper. They lied and made me look bad on paper to other doctors. Other doctors unaware of my basic mental status. They inflated it. My lawyer, Susan Sorbell, sat up there and ignored me, and now mysteriously AWOL on vacation, and is now mysteriously on vacation from the Mexican lawyer that told me that's supposed to have my back. They want me locked up again, either in a mental facility or a jail. I did nothing to them, and they're jealous of me and my success without even getting money, even getting paid. They get money and still hate me. This is a hate crime. They brought an innocent judge to make me look like I have an attitude when I step on. They brought an innocent judge to make me look bad, like I have attitudes when I was just looking through my paper. When I was just looking through my videos heavily. I am sick of being profiled. I don't know everyone who's in it. My social worker helps me as much as he can. Any male type being helps me. Everyone else don't have my best interest. They're two-faced. Now, I am on probation for 2 years. And this is national security breach and also A1 felony crime. They had people, Hispanic illegal immigrants, put cameras in my house. They had people, they have people following me and tormenting and doing all types of nasty things. They have been poisoning my food and trying to keep me from suing the jail for rape. They have something going on with the illegals where they call on spoof phones and they tell them to annoy me. They tampered with my vehicle. They are put in places where they have access to do harm on people, like restaurants and electrical companies and many more places. They have been poisoning people for years, and me. They have done enough damage to me. Imagine what they're going to do. Imagine what or how you would feel if you stepped into a restaurant and they knew who you were and poisoned you. This has to stop. Biden has let mentally damaged goods into our country, and they won't stop. Some people don't even know that they're being followed. I try to stay away from the law, but these crooked, some of them FBI agents and some crooked police officers are trying to cover it up. I call repeatedly, and they act as if I'm lying. People close to me that have to be, other than the social worker, is very mean, and they don't have my best interest, and they acting really weird. Please, this is an emergency for emergency, not only for me, but our country. We are going to die if you ignore this. All of us. They came here to rule, and Biden allowed it. I cannot walk into a McDonald's or drive my car without nails. Ah, let me put this. I'm contacting NSA too. I'm not playing this shit no more. What's NSA number? This is FBI. I'll do this later. NSA tip line. Tip. Online tip. I don't want no hotline. You know what y'all. Come on, Fort Meade. How do I do it? Okay. Abuse of government property. Yes. Yes. Criminal activity. What is the hotline? Mail, phone, online. I just got off of here. I'm so happy. Where's the online? Okay, thank the Lord. I know what. Ah, come on. What's the following list? Public affairs, national security, OIG hotline. No, why am I putting the Kimberly Cloud Show? Please help me with illegal immigrants and the court system. Oh, shit. I am having problems. Y'all being funny now. Come on, NSA. Y'all know I'm on y'all page. Fort me. Problems with. I am having problems with being wrongfully, not wrongfully, wrongfully mistreated. There is so much I want to say, but is limited by the number of words you allow me to say. It's a national security threat amongst everyone. It what? It needs to be investigated. And I want a response so I can tell my side. Now, I know Marty Kaiser from Enemy of the State and Jamar Bailey, who works with y'all guys. Please help me. My life is in danger by the court system and illegal immigrants. By the courts and illegal immigration. If I die, everyone will be investigated that ignored me. This is a Trump issue because now you want to. This is a political issue with me liking. I am a Trump supporter. Good. I got that in there. Come on. Okay. Thank you for your submission. Y'all know where I'm at. I can't tell you. Choose a state, Washington. King County Courthouse. Is that needed? I'm going to uncheck that. I don't know the phone number to the King County Courthouse. Add subject person, first name, Susan Sorbell. And I'm going to add everybody that I can. Approximate age, 46. Add a person. I don't know nobody else's name. It's a business. I'll leave that alone for right now. Good enough. What am I doing wrong? Take off the first name. Yes, it involves government officials, judges, lawyers, officers, elected. I don't know the difference. I'm going to say elected. Yes. Are police involved? Unknown. I don't know, but they won't listen to me when I call about immigrants harassing me. In 4/20 14 2023, I was arrested for the first time for assault. I was under the influence of methamphetamine. Oh, I forgot. I got to go back. Hold on. Hopefully, the VA too. VA hospital. Doctors. Harassing me. They sat up there every day and follow me in random cars. I think it's the cartel. Also, Dr. Fromm and Dr. Durkitz has a block on my psychiatric paperwork where if I even come to the VA, is corrupt. I was under the influence of methamphetamine. They still kept me in over many other illegal immigrants, murder, felonies, and more dangerous people than on 4/14, 2023. I was arrested. How did I learn about the corruption? Hold on. I'm going to put this right here. Susan Sorbell was in on it and is prejudiced against Black people, Black women like me, like me. Sometimes every government official that is involved with my case, I feel at some point has been not totally honest and corrupt than me. I was raped, both wrists broken and shoulder broken, handcuffs always put on. I told my lawyer and she did nothing but kept me in longer. All I want is a normal life. And they attack me and use my mental health against me. My doctor from in Santa Maria put, quoted Hispanic, put a block on my file where if I come in, it's an alert. Dr. Durkitz did the same thing. They are trying to make me look combative, like I have no right to be mad in life. I am on probation for 2 years. What is going to happen to me? When I'm being followed and call the police every other week? I try to go to good neighborhoods and they follow me. They use government vehicles, trash man, electric company, any company with a vehicle they use to follow me. Who is allowing this? And that's why I blame the court system. They are paying them to do this, paying them, paying illegals. Myself. I'm not born in 2023. Yes. Marion, police, and who else? Seattle, King County Police. Unknown. Unknown. Marion. Country. State. I'll never forget that number. that I never got through. Former client, case name, state versus cloud, v cloud. I don't even remember the file number. King County Superior Court. What files can I attach? What did I attach last time? I feel like going through all this. I won't attach nothing now, but I'm going to say April 15th, 2023, I was arrested. Let me look at what I wrote. I endured nothing but prejudice from the two correctional officers that raped and beat me in my sleep. There were women that knew me that I did not even know. I think parts of the VA, like my old doctor, and lastly, two doctors that replaced Dr. Durkitz and Dr. Barnes in jail, did some shady stuff to me. They lied. Made me look bad, unaware of my basic. My lawyer, Susan Sobel, ignored, not sat up there, but ignored me. And now, mysteriously on vacation, and on vacation, period, I got word from an Mexican lawyer, from my probationary Mexican lawyer that was supposed to have my back, that's supposed to have my back. They locked me up. They want me locked up again. I have to elaborate on this. Either in a mental facility. I did nothing to them. And they're jealous of me and my success without even getting paid. They get money and still hate me. This is a hate crime. They brought innocent judges. They brought an innocent judge to make me look bad, like I had an attitude when I was just looking through my videos heavily. last week, comma, last week, period. I am sick of being profiled. I gotta write more about Susan, but first I'm gonna wait. I do not even know everyone who is in on it. My social worker helps me as much as he can, period. Any male type being human helps me. Everyone else doesn't have my best interest. Now I'm on probation for 2 years. This is a national security breach and and an A1 felony crime. They had illegal immigrants put cameras in my house. They have people following me and tormenting me, doing all types of nasty stuff. They have been poisoning my food and trying to keep me from suing the jail for rape. They have something going on with where they're on spoof phones and they tell them to annoy me. They tamper with my vehicle. They put they are put they are put in places where they have access to do harm to people, like restaurants, electrical companies, and many more. They have been poisoning people, innocent people. Now go back up. Space that. Susan Sorbel was the one that had me extended and did not fight for me. When she knew I was at the YWCA on camera, she recommended I go back. When I told her I go back to the YWCA by the judge, when I told her I cannot go back there. It was one big setup. She never listened to me. Every recording shows her facial. Every recording we had together, her face showed different. Her emotions and her way of supposed to be supporting me showed different. I'm stuck with a felony first time offender now. First time offender. All because of her. She allowed the officers to rape me. She wanted justice for her race when it wasn't about her race with me. When it wasn't about her race with me. It was about being drugged by the crooked FBI informant. She was wrong. And now she can't control them from watching me. And she enjoys it. Seeing me tell them that this is wrong. I believe she has done this to a lot of Black people. Whether I assaulted someone or not, she would have treated me the same way. She was a racist and Democrat. She did not care when she was furious when I said I loved Trump, the Trump family. And they locked me up longer. Like, that's a wrong thing to say. They don't not want a powerful woman like me dating a white man. So that makes them prejudiced. They have relationships and worried about mine. And worried about mine. And on top of that, they get off on seeing me miserable. Like when I was in jail, getting beat and raped. I told her multiple times, I told Susan multiple times on camera, even cried on camera. Even cried. I may sue her. I can never take away the felony, but I can seek justice if I get a hold of those cameras, of the court cameras. I don't have any files. My apologies. I don't know her email address. Matter of fact, I do. Oh, God. I remember her email address. What is her license number? Susan Sorbell license number. Is that the right Susan though? Nope. Lawyer. That's kind of messed up. They don't show that crap. Oh, that's kind of weird. They don't have her license number showing. Everybody else's license number is showing except hers. Hopefully it let me go through with this. I'm gonna keep it on here for a little bit. I'm going to do this later, Chris. Give me a second. I contacted that, the Justice Department. I got two places, two last places, and then I'm fun. I'm finished. Where is the address? Let me hurry up. I'm trying to be on 505th Avenue. I have written the FBI and CIA and NSA about this and contacted my local police department in Burien. I am sickened by what has happened while I have been out of jail that deals with my old lawyer and her corruption within the court system. When I was arrested, I was raped and beaten in my sleep and given poison. Given what? Given methamphetamine while in prison. And also, my lawyer knew everything. I told her multiple times on recorded lines I was being abused. She did not care. I'm in process of doing a tort law claim. And what's his name? Leo John has not contacted me yet. And I think it's a setup. So I won't get $5 million. They treated me messed up, and it was politically motivated too. What was the last one? Wait, go back. One more. What is this? No. Where is it at? I hate crime too. I seen it. Get help now. I hate crime. Where who's the call? Thank you, FBI. I know y'all watching me right now, so I'll leave it alone. Ah, and I need to put they blacklisted me from the lawyers, cause ain't no way in hell a lawyer isn't gonna pick up a good case like this. I'm done. I'm getting off of this.